Well, what should we do with our hands? The first thing you need to know, you have to avoid what I call asynchronous behavior. It's saying something and doing something, and the two are not quite connected. And it's extremely frequent. Before we start, here are a couple of examples of what I see very frequently. The guy's coming out to say good morning, welcome ladies and gentlemen, I'm delighted to be with you. Hands in the nudist position. And then we've got the firing squad, your last wishes before being shot. Ladies tend to go for the ring, turning the ring on the finger, and the public will always interpret something. Unfortunately, it's usually something pretty negative. This could be, she had a row with her husband, ooh, divorce in the air. It's more serious than I thought. Guys go for a tug on the trousers, up at the front, or a little tug from the back. And the classic is, I'm washing my hands, and a little jumpy sort of, good morning, I'm delighted to be with you for 2 reasons. And in the room, this guy's not going to tell it like it is. So what should we do with our hands? Well, I've noticed over the years that if you connect thoughts, words and actions, people tend to believe that what you say is true. Let me do a quick demonstration of that. Ladies and gentlemen, I was in the metro this morning on line 13 in Paris, and just before my destination, this lady standing next to me said something really funny. Would you like to know what she said? Well, you won't find out what she said because in fact I've just invented it. Surprising already, huh? Now let's just break that down. Let's take a step back. I wasn't only in the metro, but I was moving forward with the metro. Now, if you've taken the metro in Paris, you are in the metro with me. You can almost hear the sound of the metro. And then there's my destination, just before destination. And you're thinking it must be true because he's doing it. And this lady's standing next to me and you can almost see somebody. So that's what you need to work on. Connecting thoughts, words and actions. That's the first level. Now we can take this one step forward. When we talk about the non-verbal, there are 5 different dimensions. And one of them is what we call the hollow verbal. It's when the gesture precedes the word. So we can use that to our advantage by pulling the public in, by making them pronounce the word before we pronounce it. Now, if you think about that, this is really going to strengthen adherence, because if they find the word before you say it, they're already fully involved in what you're talking about. So let's do a little exercise and see if you can find the word before I pronounce it. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, my presentation in 3 parts. First of all, what our company is doing here in France, a word about Europe, and I will finish with, and you're saying, or the world or the global situation. Let's continue. Jean-Claude, we cannot change a word on the contract. Ladies and gentlemen, please, we must stop talking about the contract. The contract has been signed. So let's put the contract, and now we can. So what's happening in the room is the guy stopped talking to his next door neighbour. No, just a minute, the contract's been signed. The global situation, I know what this guy's talking about. So you see how powerful this can be. So the takeaway message here is you need to work on connecting thoughts, words and actions, and I guarantee you will reap the benefits. I'll be back shortly with video number 2, where I'll explain why it's a good idea to invert your gestures, but that's another story. Thanks for watching. See you further down the line.